All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chicago Bears Daily. Jackson here with another Bears video for you guys. If you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button, man. Today we have a Bears possibly signing Kevin King. To be quite honest with you, I don't think Kevin King's that guy. I really don't think Kevin King is that guy. He's had one really solid season. It was all the way back in 2019. That made it sound like it was an eternity ago. It was 3 years ago, though. It was 3 years ago. This is a cat who's always injured. I mean, this dude is literally, like, it's just always freaking injured. And it's not even necessarily like, oh, he's out for the season. It's like, all right, game 1, game 2 injured, out for 2 games. Game 5 plays, injured again, out till game 7. Game 8 plays, gets injured. Like, it's just so annoying. And I'm sure, like, he's probably the most annoyed. So, there is that potential. There is that hope still at only 26 years old, entering his prime here. He's been in the NFL for 5 seasons. There's that hope that he can kind of propel into at least like a starter. This past season with the Green Bay Packers, played in 10 games, only started in 6 of them. He did have 3 pass deflections, 29 tackles, but nothing too crazy this past season. The year before that, once again, limited by injuries, and the COVID year only played 11 games. He did have a forced fumble, did have a fumble recovery, 5 pass deflections, 57 tackles, which was nice. That's a lot of tackles for just 11 games for Kevin King, but those are the last 2 years. So injury riddled, nothing crazy. Packers fans remember this. Like, he got absolutely burnt by Tom Brady in the conference championship a couple of years ago. Like, it completely burnt. But to be quite honest with you, Kevin King is a guy who I just feel like he makes so many mental mistakes that if he were to ever just kind of, it sounds crazy, but like get a little bit more strategic out onto the field, stop making as many mistakes, maybe like focus. I don't know what it is with Kevin King, but if he can kind of like clean up the little mistakes, i.e., like putting pressure on Mike Evans in a one-on-one, it's like he's gonna beat you. And he's gonna out physical you. Like, he's gonna out everything you, Kevin. Just fade back there. Which gets me into my Bears point here. If you can get Kevin King in a zone scheme, where if the Bears plan on playing a lot of zone, I think Kevin King would be money for him. Absolutely money for him. This is a guy who, in that one season where he was super solid in 2019, played 15 games, he had 5 picks. 5 picks. He has phenomenal hands. You got to give credit where credit is due. Kevin King has phenomenal hands. 5 picks, though. 15 pass deflections. He had a forced fumble, 66 tackles. He was doing a little bit of everything. And so if you can see that, Kevin King, man, I'd be excited once again. But at this point in Kevin King's career, I am hopeful for him. As crazy as that may seem, I'm hopeful for him. I'm rooting for him. But it's a little bit risky. It is. This would be very risky. I don't know if the Bears necessarily need to go out and make this cornerback move. But it could be something. It's a high-risk, high-reward situation. That's really it for today, man. Go ahead, drop a comment down below. What would you say if the Bears went out, signed Kevin King, or do you have somebody else on your mind? Go ahead, drop that down below. But most importantly, hit the like button, hit that sub button, and I'll see you guys later.